Akaz, you there?
Gone. Hey, can you hear me?
I can't hear you. Take your mute off.
Hold on. Damn, hold on.
You got to unmute yourself.
An hour.
Can you hear me now?
Gone.
Gone. Hey. Damn, I got the heat on up in here. Hot as hell.
All right, go ahead, say something now.
Shalom, Maki.
Shoot, my Shalom, Ken.
All right, something's going on. Let me see. All right, can you hear me? Akaz.
Yeah.
That's not true.
See, it was
He
that.
keeps
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you now. I think it's the mic right here. All right, hold on. All right, we're gonna try something quick. Don't hang up. All right, can you hear me now?
Gone.
All right, my mic. I don't know what's going on. All right, you ain't trying to be seen.
Huh?
You trying to be seen? You trying to be Ghostface? There you go. You out that truck now, huh?
Oh, nah, shoot. I'm still in the truck now. You know what I'm saying? I'm just in the back, pulled over. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. You in the truck?
Oh, kind.
Okay. Don't get all excited and jump and hit your head against that thing right there.
Oh, nah.
All right, man, let's wait for some people to get on here. We got 3, let's see. We gonna move in the spirit. Let's turn these comments on. Let's see.
Yeah. But shoot, just tell me when we're gonna start.
All right, how you doing, brother?
Can you hear me?
Con, I got you.
Hey, can you hear me?
I can hear you. You good?
Shit, I can't hear
Everything
you.
good? Yeah, I can hear you. You can hear me? You good? Kaz, you can hear me, right? What the fuck? You can hear me? Can you hear me? All right. Can you hear me out? Man, I'm gonna have to take this out because this thing is. Hello. All right. Am I able to be heard? Give me a. Where my note? Hey, you ready out? Please mute. Shalom, out. You good? Can you hear me? So I can't hear you, man. Something. All right, how about now? You can hear me. I probably can't hear you. Say something. Yeah, it's.
You just have to join back.
Yeah. Seven oh five. We got at least an hour. All right. Let's see what's going on. Can you hear me?
Yeah, kind. So I can hear you now. You know what I'm saying?
See, I can't hear it, brother. He's not muted. I'm not muted. All right. See, now I can hear your background. Shalom, Mark.
Yo, Shalom, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you just fine, man. I'm just not finna use my mic
Okay,
because
kind.
this shit's ridiculous. So what's up, Ark? How you been, man? How you doing?
Good. Hey, can somebody sit off my friends list on Facebook? So I don't know. But yeah, can, you know, I've been good, you know, working, grinding, you know what I'm saying, trying to
Okay.
put in that work.
Yeah, Ark, you can share the video. Go to your page, share the video, share it, man. It's a proper dialogue, brother. I'm not finna jump through the screen and get you, nor are you gonna do that to me. We brothers. We gonna do this in brotherly love.
Yeah, kind. All right.
Come on.
But yeah,
So, how you want to do this? This is not, I wouldn't really call this a debate or anything. You know what I mean? I call it like a misunderstanding. But can you hear me?
all right.
I can hear you. So, go ahead and tell me your misunderstanding. Like, let's just get straight into it.
Yeah, man, you know, so let's
Go ahead, man. Before anything else happens in this thing, and we just fall off.
I bet, right?
Edify the people out. Go ahead.
Right. So off the post, you know what I'm saying? So figure my stance was, you know what I'm saying, wasn't nobody in the wrong, you know what I'm saying, as far as Israel, you know, and that was also something we need to see just so we all could be on board. Like, you know what I'm saying, we all stick together. We all stick together. That's what every nation does. They stick together. They stick together. It just seems as far as freaking Israelites, oh, like, you know, like it seems as far as freaking Israelites, man, like them. If we see a nation doing something against another fellow Israelite, a small percentage, you know what I'm saying, freaking of us is on board regardless, because we see that, you know what I'm saying, because we are a nation. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no other nation gonna come in this bitch and fuck up anything. If anything, we gonna handle everything in the house. But you got people saying that she was out of really, you know, you was the only one on the post saying that she was out of order. So my confusion was, you know what I'm saying, I was trying to see it in the law. I don't see that out of order. You know, when the law, like, because we gotta remember, Hamashiach Yahweh told us to keep the commandments. You know what I'm saying? With the faith. You know what I'm saying? That's it. You know what I'm saying? Like, shoot, you know what I'm saying? It says it up in Romans 3. Not, matter of fact, hold on. Shoot. And then after that, shoot, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna just let you get it, right? And then we can just go into it, right? But so let me get it, man. This is Romans 3. All right. All right. Okay. This is Romans 3 and 1. It says, what advantage then have the Jew, or what profit is there of circumcision? Verse 2. Much every way, chiefly because that unto them were committed the oracles of Yahweh. So no matter what, right? You know what I'm saying? My people is above any other nation. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So how can someone that's above something that's counted as nothing be out of order with nothing. You get what I'm saying? But yeah, you know what I'm saying? That's my whole stance on that. And then I can go into the law, whatever like that. But yeah.
I feel you, King. I really, and it's probably a good thing. I'm gonna start off with this.
Uh-huh.
I hate text messaging.
Man, same up.
I really do. I really do. You get crossed in translation. You get crossed in translation. I just want to read it back to you so you can see what I'm saying.
Uh-huh.
The fact that they did that, that's cool. The fact that they whipped his ass after that, that was cool. I have nothing against it.
Uh-huh.
I have nothing against a woman protecting herself, right? I'm just going to use protecting herself, and I will go into that. Give me just a second. I have them whooping on Esau like that. I totally agree. I have nothing against it. That's what I'm not talking about. I'm not talking about all the people coming up there rushing and everything else. That's not my stance. I'm gonna show you what I'm talking about. But I just want to show you where we lost. We lost each other. Watch this, and then you're gonna be like, "Damn, okay, I see what you're talking about." This is why I hate text messaging. This is why I really don't be on Facebook like that, because of this. And then when I try to get on there, I try to use my words wisely. I like to use my words wisely, and I don't like to go long. I like to use commas and periods and quotation marks. That way people understand me, because you get crossed in translation.
Okay, God.
So watch this. I'm just going to read it back to you real quick, and then you can kind of take it from there, and you'll think about it. Watch this. Hey, Zanak, hurry up, come here. All right. I said, they're out of order. That man, if he wanted to, could run through them like a wild beast. And you know that. Don't encourage that bad behavior. She should have gotten her husband to do it. And you was like, that Edomite ain't whooping all them jakes. I would admit, he's not.
He's not.
All right. And then when you went like, man, goddamn, Esther killed a king, laugh out loud. Isn't that out of order? And I'm like, come on now, Art. Like, will you compare what Esther did? Would you compare what Esther did to these females? Esther went in there. Esther, hold on. Esther went in there with grace and feminism and killed that king. But to me, that has nothing to do with what happened when she got out of there. When she got out of that seat, hold on real quick. Okay. When she got out of that seat, she was pissed off. Now, what I did was I rewinded it at least 10 times from the beginning. I can't really tell. I can't really tell if she was mad at him or she was just pissed off. Because what happened when she got off, she picked her kid up out of the cup and she started coming at him. Now, I don't know if she was talking to him or the other guy that was beside him and backed up. And the other guy left him for the prey.
Right.
Because the other guy got out of there.
Right.
Other guy got out of there and he was there. But you can see in the video, he backs up out. He backed up, and when she came for him, that was wrong of her. Because I don't want our women putting themselves in that position.
All right.
There's other times where that calls for a situation, but she got those kids with her, and she should call her husband. Getting off that cup. Now you said, what if she ain't got a husband? Well, I say we can do a what if. If she don't, then that's a what if. It's a what if. Yeah, it's a what if. It is a part of the curses, but at the same time, she is just that speaks some volumes. That video speaks some volumes. Pull that real quick, isn't it? What? Just listen to this real quick. Go there, pull that real quick. Pull the preset. Wisdom.
You don't use this to sin.
Yeah, just use that real quick.
Proverbs 19:2.
It's Proverbs 19:2. Go ahead.
Also, that the soul be without knowledge, it is not good, and he that hasteneth with his feet sinneth.
So she hasteneth with her feet. She was sparked off, and you know, our women are like that. But we're in a time where we really got to think. She's hastening with her feet. So a person without wisdom sinneth, which wisdom is the proper application of knowledge. So I went to say this. I said, all right, come on now. You will compare what Esther did and what these females did as the same behavior. Come on now. There's no comparison. And you said what she did, what she do wrong. You said what she do wrong. She didn't use wisdom. And that's what we have to really push wisdom to the women of our nation or they're gonna get hurt. Now I would say this to you, because you used the what if she didn't have a husband? Okay, what if none of those people was there and it was all white people and it was her?
No,
Would you tell her to think? Would you want her to use wisdom?
but okay.
Can you answer that though? Can you answer that and then you can deviate? Can you answer that but then deviate?
Because you said a lot. All right.
Okay. Okay.
But like uh uh so-called black woman, right, from most likely from the southern, right, is gonna go to all freaking Edomites. Come on, and then
I didn't hear you. You cut out. I didn't hear you. I'm sorry.
okay, the geographical location was in South Carolina. All right,
Okay.
put it down here. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, like, you know what I'm saying? That's like saying got shot. Like, no, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, okay, like me being from the South, right? When everyone goes to the fair, it's on Pacific dates. You know what I'm saying? Dates. Everyone click up together. You see, it's different from the big cities. I don't know how y'all do it in the West Coast. You know what I'm saying? But it's different down here. Like, we
Hey,
click.
I was born in the West Coast. I was raised down south.
Hey,
I was raised in Longview. I was raised in Longview, Texas, right by Louisiana. My mama from Baton Rouge, so I
and
was raised in the south.
and you know the difference. Like, we click
Yeah.
up. You know what I'm saying? We click up. You know what I'm saying? You know, but this is my thing, right? To me, wisdom is the law. Point blank, period. You know what I'm saying? Like, it says it in the law. Like, this is the Deuteronomy 4 and 6. It's the therefore do them, for this is your wisdom and your understanding in the sight of the nations, which shall hear all these statutes, and surely this great nation is a wise and understanding people. You know what I'm saying? So wisdom is the law to me, point blank, period. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And and that perfecting that law, you know what I'm saying, through the faith of Christ, which is the law as well, because you have to believe on your house, book of Deuteronomy, chapter 18, right? It's perfection. You know, it's that perfect wisdom. But to say that, right? You know what I'm saying? My biggest thing is that I kept asking you how was she out of order, and you went to Paul. You know what I'm saying? That, like, shoot, that's my biggest issue.
What do
Because,
you think I mean by that?
huh?
What do you think I mean by that?
I mean, for like which one you had pulled three?
For all is lawful for me, but not expedient.
Okay. Well, the question I would ask you is that how come Paul didn't say that up in every letter? He wrote that only to one. He said that only to one specific church. Paul
Okay.
didn't say it up in every letter. You know what I'm saying? And
I wouldn't say not. I wouldn't.
you know what I'm
I
saying?
wouldn't disagree with you. I wouldn't disagree with you.
So, like, you don't see that up in Romans. You don't see that up in Ephesians. You see that specifically up in the church that was in Corinth. And a lot of Israelites pull precepts like that. You know, hey, I used to pull them, but at the same time, it's context too. Like Paul was telling, like, why Paul said that in the first place. You know what? I'm gonna go to First Corinthians. What is it, 6? You know, like it's not talking about what damn we think it's talking about, because wisdom is keeping the law, statutes, and commandments in the first place, right? Right, and then it says in the law a just balance. You know what I'm saying? Shoot, it says that you have to keep a just balance. You know what I'm saying? Up on Leviticus chapter 19, anyway. So shoot, that's order. But uh, this is First Corinthians. What is it? 6:12. It say all things are lawful unto me, but all things are not expedient, which is good, right? All things are lawful for me, but I will not be brought under the power of any. That's what he's talking about, being brought under the power of any. And when you read this, right, he's talking about Israelites. Hold on, let me get it. Right? He's talking about Israelites. He's talking about Israelites, you know what I'm saying, that know the law, going. Okay, he's talking about freaking Israelites that's taking other Israelites to court, and they are being judged by people who was freaking. They are being judged by people who was unbelievers. So it's people that, you know what I'm saying. It's people that believe in the law being judged by people who are freaking unbelievers, right? It's lawful to do that, but that's why Paul. Hold on. Let me get it. Right. Right. Hold on 1 second. Okay. All right. So this is First Corinthians 6 in what? This is First Corinthians 6:6, right? It says, "But brother goeth to law with brother, and that before the unbelievers." So two Israelites, they basically go to court, right? But they go to court to people who are freaking unbelievers. Verse 7. "Now therefore there is utterly a fault among you." So Paul is saying that, shoot, y'all two are believers going to court, which is lawful to those that don't believe. But so Paul is saying that, shoot, those two Israelites are at fault because ye go to law one with another. Why do you not rather take wrong? Why do you not rather suffer yourselves to be defrauded? Nay, you do wrong and defraud, and that your brethren. So basically, Paul is saying to these. So basically, Paul is saying to the church up in Corinth that, shoot, okay, you take your brother to court, whatever, right, in front of freaking unbelievers, right? Why do that when damn you could just take that loss? You know what I'm saying? Because hold on, it says verse 7, and I'm gonna get a translation too, man, because the translation really hit it on the head. But that's the context in which Paul is talking about. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's not saying, you know how like we take this precept and we use it out of miscontext. You know what I'm saying? Because like freaking nowhere inside the Bible does it say Israelite woman can't revile or curse a heathen. You know, actually the law says it totally different. You know what I'm saying? But hold on, let me get this translation for you. All right. Hold on, I'm gonna get this translation. Yeah, cause shoot, you know what I'm saying? Cause my main phone is an iPhone, man. I'm on my old uh I'm on my old freaking Android, in which I used to do freaking Trap Thursday with. You know what I'm saying, in the hood. You know what I'm saying? But first, damn, hold on. 1 Corinthians 6 and what? 6 and 7. Hold on. 1 Corinthians 6 and 7. All right. So look, I'm gonna show you what it's talking about. This is 1 Corinthians 6 and 6, right? And I'm gonna read it in a different translation, right? It says, "But instead, one brother takes another to court, and this in front of unbelievers." Verse 7. "The very fact that you have lawsuits among you means you have been completely defeated already." Because what? It's no lawsuits in the Torah, right? You have to pay back with a certain percentage. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's like, shoot, man, it's like if I steal from you, I have to pay back what? What is it, 20% more? You know what I'm saying? I don't go to the white man and freaking place a lawsuit on you, right? But it says, the very fact that you have lawsuits among you means you have been completely defeated already. Why not rather be wrong? Why not rather be cheated? Right? Hold on. Instead, you yourselves cheat and do wrong, and you do this to your brothers and sisters because the whole process in which they're doing is not even according to the law in the first place. You know what I'm saying? So that was my big issue with that. You know, when you try to say that, all things lawful is an expedient. You know what I'm saying? And to try to use that to try to say the sister was wrong, right? And then you know what I'm saying, I'm gonna hold my peace and then I want to hear a rebuttal, and then I'm gonna talk about freaking why that sister even did what she did in the first place, King. You know what I'm saying?
Shalom. Hey, first and foremost, I'd like to give our praises and honor and glory to the Most High God, Yahweh. We do so in the name of His only begotten Son, Hamashiach Yahweh Shai. So I'm going to give all praises to Yahweh in this. And let me show you why I pulled that. But before I go through that, I need to ask you, because you didn't answer it, what do you think I meant by pulling it?
I mean, you meant exactly the point you're trying to prove. You pulled that scripture to show that she was out of order, and even in this scripture, they had said nothing about being out of. You know what I'm saying?
What does expedient mean?
Good.
Means unnecessary. It's not expedient. It's not necessary.
No.
I show you. I show you.
Because hold on. Because from what I get from expedient, you know what I'm saying, it means benefit.
Convenient and practical,
Hold on, real quick. I got the meaning. And it says this also in a blue letter, if you look it up. Expedient of an action, convenient and practical, although possible, improper, or immoral. It was not necessary. It was immoral. I was using that to say what she did was unnecessary. So real quick, let me go through what I want to go through real quick. Let me go to Galatians 4 and 24 also. I went past it. This is the book of Galatians chapter 4 verse 24. And it reads, which things are an allegoric, for these are the two covenants, the one for the Mount Sinai, which gendereth the bondage, which is Agar, which things are allegoric between the lines. It's like a threefold. And I just want to show you an example of threefold real quick. In the book of Ezekiel 43 and 10. This is the book of Ezekiel, chapter 43. Just to show you an example. 43 verse 10. And it reads, I'm going to start at 8. In their settings of their threshold by my thresholds, and their post by my post, and the wall between me and them, they have even defiled my holy name by their abominations that they have committed. Wherefore I have consumed them in my anger. Now watch this. Now let them put away their whoredom and their carcasses and their kings far from me, and I will dwell in the midst of them. Thou son of man, shew the house of Israel that they may be ashamed of their iniquities, and let them measure the pattern. Right now they're building the temple like a body. And what they're going to do is use the body as a threefold to speak to them morally, civilly, dietarily, and ceremonially. So he can use it in an allegoric sentence to show you that I was only using that precept in the threefold. And then, King, when you use the precept, you showed that what they was doing was not expedient in what they was doing. It was not necessary. So I was using the precept to say what the sister did and how she reacted was not necessary because of the kids that was there and for her safety. I wasn't saying anything that she did wrong after that by him charging her was wrong. I was saying how she handled the situation from the start was unnecessary because Esau a damn devil. We will both agree. Esau need but a little excuse to come through their spraying. But we know down south it ain't going down like that. They know when they mess with brothers and sisters down south, we coming back spraying too. Down south ain't the West Coast. Oh man, there we go again with the sound. Shit. Okay. Say something?
Oh,
Oh, okay, cool. I was like, there we go with it again. So I was just using that to say it was unnecessary. I didn't use that precept to say she was wrong. All I'm saying is by not using wisdom, she becomes wrong because she put herself and those kids in danger. And then when you go to let me see. Here we go. Man, I keep going right by it. All right, Proverbs Chapter 6. No, I don't think it's 6. I think it's Proverbs 1 and verse 10. It said, my son, if sinners entice thee, consent thou not. She became a sinner being haste to not use wisdom. That's when she became a sinner. Now, not saying that sister don't know anything about the scriptures. Not using wisdom, like the precept I used before, you become a sinner not using wisdom. Proverbs 19 and what 2 is it not? This is Proverbs chapter 19 and verse 2. It reads, also, that the soul be without knowledge, it is not good. And he that hasteth with his feet sinneth. She was quick with it. She was acting like an average Eve, just being quick with it. Now, I'm not coming to say that I don't care what happened to that Edomite. I care more about my sisters using wisdom and using this video to like, all right, edify my people like to say, hey, everything that happened to that white boy, he got it. We ain't playing that ish no more. Hey, we done took enough already. We done took enough. It's so much you could do to people to where, hey, we ain't playing with y'all no more. Period, point blank. Now, I watched the video. Now, I can honestly say that because I can't hear or who she's talking to, it looked like the white boy was in the right for defending myself. She was the aggressor. She was the aggressor. And that's what I want to stop our women from doing is being the aggressor. But all I was saying with that precept is what it just wasn't necessary. She should have really used her brain and understand that we're going through a bigger problem. And it also put a lot of brothers in danger too for what's going to blow up and happen. We need to be more smart. But other than the ace whooping, I mean, he got what he deserved. Period. Point blank. The brother got what he deserved. She wasn't wrong for whooping on him. It wasn't wrong for jumping him. I'm just saying it wasn't necessary because we got a bigger problem than we do. Then they know. It just wasn't necessary. She should really think. I'm not trying to say that it's going to this message will get to a lot of sisters, but it will get to some to think about it. Go get your husband. And if your husband ain't there, go get your boyfriend. Go call your brother. Let your brother handle it. My woman called me and said, "White boy did something." Hey, I feel sorry for the brother. But I'm gonna question my wife before I get there. I'm gonna ask her some questions, and I'm gonna see if she in the wrong first.
Man, okay.
Because I don't want to do that with people in the wrong.
Alright.
Like, come on now, come on. I just don't want my wife or my sister to be unsafe. I mean, that right there happened. That was white boy should have called his boss, manager, whatever. But Esau don't think like that. Now, I say if it's one of us, hey man, I feel bad for Esau. I just don't want our sisters going out there thinking that, hey, as soon as a white boy say something pop off, you start popping off. I think that's very unsafe, especially having the kids around. But I'm not trying to say she's wrong. I'm just saying that's not using wisdom. And not using wisdom is wrong.
Alright, King. Okay. The word for 1 Corinthians 6:12 for expedient, uh, it means good. It means profitable. Means good, better, right? All right. So the definition, right? Profit, be profitable, bring together, be better, be good, to bear or bring together, to bear together at the same time, to carry with others, to collect or contribute in order to help, be profitable, be expedient, right? The same word is used up in what? Matthew 18:6. But whosoever shall offend one of these little ones which believe in me, it were better, that word is used there for expedient, for him that a millstone would hang about his neck and that he would drown in the depth of the sea. All right. So expedient does mean good. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't mean necessary. Right. So what I get from what you're saying is that from what I read, right, with the lexicon and that word used in different locations, is that you're saying that shoe, right, it's not good for a sister to cuss out a heathen. Like, like that's what I get from that. And the reason why that sister cussed him out is because that devil was holding everybody on the ride and he would not let nobody go. Everybody was screaming at him to, hey, get us off this ride because it was unsafe. When she got off the ride because she feared for her children, she cussed him out. Then the Edomite attacked her. Come to find out, and I got the screenshots and everything in that story. Come to find out, the Edomite got fired. He was on drugs and he got arrested. So the sister was actually protecting her kids and everybody else on the ride. You know what I'm saying? So with that, right? I'm gonna go to Psalms 82:3. Right? Then I got some things to tack on with what you said. Psalms 82:3, right? It says, defend the poor and fatherless, do justice to the afflicted and needy. That's exactly what happened, man. Justice was given to the afflicted and the needy, who is the Israelites. All right, a devil attacked the sister, right, and swift justice, right, was, you know what I'm saying, was on the side of the needy and the fatherless, because figure obviously, right, the children's father wasn't there. Because I'm sure he would have jumped in or been on the ride. Hey, let my wife and my children off. So we can't jump to conclusions by saying this woman was even married in the first place. You know what I'm saying? Now, let's go into this law because sin is transgression of the law. Sin is transgression of the law. That's it. Sin is transgression of the law. Right? First John, uh, 1 John 3:4 tell you that, right? Sin is transgression of the law. Not cussing out the devil the Bible speaks of. Hell, the Bible cusses out the devil. It calls it the devil. The Bible calls the white man the devil. That's That's the Bible cursing out the so-called white man. He calls him the devil, right? Like, come on, man. Like, seriously. Like, right? But I'm gonna go into the law, right? Like, that sister did not transgress on that action. But this is Exodus 22 and what is it, 22 and what, 28? All right, it says, "Thou shalt not revile the gods, nor curse the ruler of thy people." Right? In the law, it says, "Thou shalt not revile the gods." Right? Psalms 83 tells you who are the gods. The law tells you who are the gods. It's the Israelites. So according to the law, we can't revile or curse out our people. Right? You know what I'm saying? Nor curse the ruler of thy people. All right? This woman did not revile the gods or curse the gods, and she did not revile or curse the ruler of thy people. It was just a devil, a dog, man. He was threatening people's lives on that thing, and I was trying to get you to understand. Like, like, and then, just me, man. Like I truly understand why sisters don't feel protected. Like, we gotta have justification for freaking protecting. No, like, like, you know what I'm saying? Damn, freaking, even just me back home, you know what I'm saying? Cause shit, man, I've been Trap Thursday, Trap Tuesday, man. You can look at my page. I'm stamped with them holding camp in the hood on the block. I didn't have fights. I didn't have shootouts. I didn't have everything on video. You know what I'm saying? I'm stamped in that. And shit, I done seen a lot. You know what I'm saying? When damn men and women is arguing, right? You know what I'm saying? Right? We know Eve. Hell, went down freaking Exodus 1. You know what I'm saying? Freaking Exodus 1, when the Pharaoh was trying to get the midwives to, you know what I'm saying, to kill the Hebrew women. They went against his authority. And they said to shoot you know what I'm saying, the daughters, you know what I'm saying, what she say? Hold on. Shoot, man, I'm up in Genesis. But it says up in Exodus 1.
Those are the Egyptians that went against the authority.
Huh?
Those were Egyptian women that went against the authority of Pharaoh, not Israelite women.
Shoot, let's say Hebrew midwives.
Yeah, they were Hebrew midwives, but they were Egyptians. You can read it. Go ahead. You can go ahead and read it. Go ahead.
Right. Right. Let me get it. This is the book of Exodus 1 and 15. "And the king of Egypt spake to the Hebrew midwives, of which the name of them was Shiphrah, and the name of the Puah. And he said, when you do the office of a midwife to the Hebrew women and see them upon the stools." Now, from my understanding, a midwife, right, is a woman that damn helps deliver the birth, right? But it says, see them upon the stools. If it be a son, then he shall kill him. But if it be a daughter, then she shall live. And this is how you know it's not Egyptian. "But the midwives feared God and did as the king of Egypt commanded them, but saved the men children alive." Right? How can an Egyptian fear God? How do you fear the Most High God? Proverbs 9 and 10. You know? Proverbs 9 and 10. And then, hold on, somebody to prove it. Proverbs 9 and 10, right? It says,
Other nations fear God too. That's why they never went against him, though.
huh?
I'm trying to get where you're going. Like, I don't think. I mean, I've already agreed with some points about the woman not being out of order for certain things. I made it very simple and plain, as to say what my what my disagreement was. My agreement is not with her, whooping on Esau or anything else. That's not my disagreement. My disagreement was when she got out of the thing, was it necessary? That's my only thing.
And And that's my point, is saying it was necessary. That damn Edomite was putting her children's lives at stake and everybody else on a ride. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Which one?
have to know the full story, and I don't think you even know the full story of that. You
No,
know,
no, no, I don't. I don't. I don't. I didn't really go into saying. I
he,
didn't go into saying that. I didn't go into saying that. All I was saying is it was dangerous. That's all I said. It was dangerous, and I was out of order. She should have handled that a different way. And then you went in. I'll just let you finish. Just go ahead and finish up.
we have to be realistic, man. It's 2022 in Babylon. It's 2022 in Babylon. Like, like we have to be realistic. Like all this wait and wait for your husband to get there. If she even got a husband, it could have took this nigga about 3 hours to get there. Like, we have to be realistic. This is 2022 in Babylon. World War III is on the rise. Like, come on. Like, we have to be realistic. Like, shoot. Like, come on. Like, shit. I'm gonna get shit. Shoot. I'm finna get my real you know what I'm saying, a stick. You know what I'm saying? And shoot. I'm gonna teach her escalation of force. You know what I'm saying? Like, we have to be realistic, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like waiting. Like, bro, come on. Like, we have to be realistic. You know, and you know, and I'm not faulting you because it sounds good. It sounds good, but it's not realistic at all. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not realistic. Like damn, like, if the mother of my child, right, felt like my daughter was in danger, she's gonna say something. She's gonna let that shit be known, and then she's gonna call me. And that's all that sister did. Because that Edomite was putting those children's lives in danger and thinking everybody else on the ride. You know what I'm saying? He was already on drugs. Like, we have to be realistic, man. Like it sounds good. It sounds like the orderly thing to do because it sounds good, but it's not freaking realistic. It's just like in the Maccabees. The damn heathen was trying to attack us on the Shabbat. You know what I'm saying? It sounds good, but it's dumb. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? The heathen was trying to attack us on the Shabbat. We chose at first to not fight back. You know what I'm saying? And was getting slaughtered. No. You know what I'm saying? We fought back, bro. Like, come on. Like, we have to be freaking realistic. And, you know what I'm saying? And, nah. Like, fuck that. Like, damn. If any freaking Israelite child is in danger, right? Or so forth. And to, like, to quickly be frank, if I was there and I seen all that shit going on, right, she wouldn't even have to say nothing. I would have stepped up. Point blank, period. So if you really want to be technical, that's on all the niggas there. They waited for her to buck. Come on, man. Come on, man. We supposed to be a warrior-like people. You think I'm gonna sit there and see everybody else's lives in danger? This nigga fucking up on the ride. Kids are screaming and crying, and I don't say nothing? Come on, man. I'm not finna wait for no daughter of Zion to say something first, bro. Like, hell no. Like, niggas need to squeeze they nuts, man. Like, real life, bro. Like it's 2022. Like, straight up, man. And, you know, but I just want you to show me something in the law would say she was off, because according to me, sin is transgression of the law. If you can't prove that, then shoot, man, your whole stasis or freaking whatever is off, because you keep going to wisdom. But the law says wisdom is the law. I mean, wisdom is keeping the commandments. Wisdom, law. There's no way getting around it. But that's all.
If wisdom is keeping the commandments and the commandments is the law, then me pulling wisdom, even if it's in Proverbs, if it's in Ecclesiasticus, if it's in whatever book, it's still a part of the law. Now, I can go back to the original context for you if I want to, if you want to, but let me start here first. I'm just going to go to the precepts that you went to real quick and then show you how they don't apply to the situation and what you're talking about. So this is the book of Exodus, chapter 1 and verse 15. And the king of Egypt spake to the Hebrew midwives, of which the name of one was Zipporah, and the name of the other was Pua. And he said, when ye do the office of a midwife to the Hebrew women, and see them upon the
I can
stools,
barely
if
hear
it
you,
be,
King.
oh, you
Knocking the
can't.
volume low.
Let me see. What about now? Can you hear me better? Damn. How about now? Hold on. Unmute your mic. Can you unmute your mic?
Yo,
Say something.
yo.
Okay. All right. Go on mute. Go on mute. So we ain't getting no. All right. I just want to correct something before I get to the precepts. This is Exodus 1 and 15. You said those were Egyptian women. There wasn't. I'm just edifying so nobody out there would think that those were Egyptian women. Hebrew women. And the king of Egypt spake to the Hebrew midwives, of which the name of the one was Sarpara, right? And the name of the other was Pua. And he said, when ye do the office of a midwife to the Hebrew women, he said to the Hebrew women, and see upon the stools, if it be a son, then ye shall kill him. But if it be a daughter, then she shall live. Now, when you go down to 19, right, you can even start at 18 and skip 17. And the king of 18, and the king of Egypt called for the midwives and said to them, why have ye done this thing, and have saved the men children alive? And the midwife said unto Pharaoh, because the Hebrew women are not as the Egyptian women, for they are lively and are delivered ere midwives come unto them. So these were Egyptian women that were the Hebrew midwives. And it says it plainly, because the Hebrew women are not as the Egyptian women. They're lively. They'll whoop their tail. These were Egyptian women. Now, have you seen this book before? This is the Webster 1828.
Hey, Con, and shoot, I want to ask you something about that. Like, I
Hold
mean,
up, real quick.
yeah,
Hold on. Let me go through this first, and then
okay, Con.
I got this book right here because, for one, the blue letter I say is 80% correct, and 20% in there changing things. I got this because an elder recommended me to get it, but ever since I got it, bro, it's been real helpful. So I would recommend this book right here to a lot of people to get it. And reason why you should get it, for one, because a lot of these words that are in the apocrypha are in here, and you can get a lot of understanding because this is the 1828 book. Now, expedient, and why I did that with this was because it says right here, expedient in this, to hasten, literally hasting, urging forward, hence tending to promote the object proposed, fit or suitable for the purpose, proper under the circumstances. Again, proper under the circumstances, meaning not necessary. They just used a synonym. A synonym meaning the same thing, but not written exactly the same way. So what you wrote to me was true. It says that too here. It says just what you said here, but I guarantee, I promise you, I've been teaching the Torah portions for about 7 years now, and
Is
it
that
used
from
to
the
say
blue
that.
letter though? Is like,
This is what I said was expedient used to be in the blue letter.
huh?
They changed it up. That's why I got this right here. I say the blue letter is about 80% correct, 10%, 20% off. Because you
I
can't
mean,
go exactly to the blue letter. But hold on real quick.
you
I just went to
want to
this
show me that
expedient. It's the
change
same
because
thing.
I can't guess
Hold
what I
on.
want you to say.
Hold up.
Yeah.
Hold up. Real quick. I'm saying it's saying the same thing you said too. The same thing, but it's saying both of them. But that blue letter used to say the same thing that I said, expedient, not necessary. It used to say it. Hey, I'm not gonna even swear because I don't do that. But hold
But
on.
that's the
Literally,
thing, though. That word there is used for freaking other phrases in the New Testament, so-called New Testament, right?
okay.
Because our one
Well, we
book
can say
for
that.
better and so forth like that. So if you have to do that, you will have to link that word, you know what I'm saying, with better too.
Okay.
Because
So let's say that. Let's say that then. Now, you use a rival in the gods. Esau's his power in his own thing. I don't really care. I would say you're using that to say who the hell are they to where we got to respect them. And you know what? I'm not even trying to argue with that because that's not my argument. That'd be going somewhere else to say rival the gods and the precept you pull to rival the gods. I just say that is just an unrighteous way to justify something that should have been done a different way with our women. Because would you want your wife to do that? Would you want your wife to act like she did, getting off that thing, knowing that you're not there? Would
Okay.
you
She
recommend your wife
has to defend my kids while I'm not there.
Well, she
That's
didn't have
all
to.
she did.
She didn't have to. She stood there. She got out the cup and was doing stuff. When she got out that cup, before she got out that cup, did she have to do that?
Yeah. Do you know why she even said what she said?
You told me already. Because
Okay,
the cup
what's
and
the
stuff was
issue?
messing up. Because the cup and stuff was messing up. But you went through a bunch of precepts to say we know how Eve is. Am I right?
Right.
But you're justifying it. Just because we know how Eve is and we know she out of order,
No.
that's you justifying it.
Eve
You're
is out of order with us. Okay?
Eve is out of order with everybody.
Eve can cuss out a heathen all she wants.
Okay,
She's
cool.
gonna be doing that in the kingdom of God.
She ain't gonna be doing none of that in the kingdom of Yahweh.
Are you
Because
sure
she ain't gonna
about
be
that?
doing that. We
Are
gonna
you
be
sure
doing
about
that.
that?
We gonna
Because
be doing it.
huh?
We gonna be doing everything.
Prove it.
That we gonna what?
Huh? Prove it that only the men right in the kingdom is gonna be chastising, you know what I'm saying? These
What are you
heathens.
talking about, bro? You keep on saying about the stuff and then you ask me to prove something that you can't prove.
Okay,
Why
so
you
you
doing that?
no, I
You
can
can't
prove it
nothing you're saying. And you went to
because
precepts. None of your precepts you went to justify nothing she does.
huh?
It's real crazy. The
Look,
precept you just rival the guys, and it doesn't just
no,
you're justifying it. You're using precepts.
revile, and
You
not
can't ask
rival.
me to prove something you can't justify.
What does revile mean? Tell me what revile means, bro. Can you tell me what the word revile means? They don't say nothing about she can't revile the heathen. Sin is transgression of the law. Like, come on, bro. Like, we can't say that she freaking out of order, and there's nothing in the Torah saying that she can't do it. This is crazy. This is madness. We adding to the book now.
Hey, who's the elect?
Huh?
Who's the elect?
All of Israel.
All of Israel, men and women?
Yes, all of Israel.
All of men and women? Now you add
Yeah.
into the book. Now you're adding to the book.
Are you sure about that?
All right, let's go.
Come on.
This is the book of Revelations. Real quick.
Okay. God, King.
Chapter 7 and verse 4. I heard the number of them which were sealed, and there were sealed 144,000, all of the tribes of the children of Israel. Of the tribe of Judah were sealed 12,000. Of the tribe of Reuben, sealed 12,000. Of the tribe of Gad, sealed 12,000. Now show me where the women are in here as the elect.
Thank you. Isaiah 45 and 4. For Jacob my servant's sake, and Israel mine elect. Right? I have called thee by thy name. I have surnamed thee, thou hast not known me. All right. Israel mine elect. The 144,000 is the elect of the elect, but all of Israel is the elect.
No, you're doing that's wicked as hell. Men
Man, you
and
going
women.
off. I just
Men
read
and
the
women.
Bible. I just read the
Men
Bible.
and women. You said that some of the 12,000 are women too?
Huh?
You saying some of the 12,000 are women too?
That's not what I said.
No, I asked you that. I said, who are the elect? Is it men and women? And you said yes and went to Isaiah 45.
Listen, you asked me who was the elect, right?
Exactly. The
Okay.
elect, 144,000.
You didn't say 144,000. You said who was the elect.
That's the elect. That's the elect. You're being deceptive.
Look,
You're being
look.
deceptive.
You see this
You're
preset right here? Look, look,
You're
look.
being
Wait.
deceptive.
Listen.
Hey,
Look,
hey,
King,
hold
look.
on. Stop real quick. So I'm not about to go into other stuff. I got to get on the road. Check this out.
Man, this is
My thing,
madness, bro.
from the beginning, my stance was when she got out the cup, was it necessary? You said yes, it was necessary. I don't believe it was necessary. Now we're on something different. So now I asked you, I said, is the women of the elect? And you said yes. Everybody knows when I say the elect,
bro,
I'm talking about 144,000.
bro. And I'm gonna show you how sneaky you doing it by accident.
I'm just
Because
asking the
after
same
that,
question.
it shows the innumerable multitude in white robes. Second Ezra chapter.
Great
Come
multitude,
on,
but
stop playing games,
144,000
bro.
judge
You
the
have
earth.
stop playing games, bro. You
How
know that chapter 7 lists an innumerable multitude. So don't tell me that there is no women in the innumerable multitude. That's why it says Israel mine elect. But the 144,000 is the elect of the elect. They are the governing bodies. Come on, bro. You going off. You going off. I just read the Bible. It said Israel mine elect. Unless you're saying women are not freaking Israel, which is crazy. The only way you can justify that if you say women are not Israelites.
And I'm going to say this again, and you can go back and the women are of Israel.
Oh,
The
wow.
women are of Israel. Unless we're going to be bringing in the 2/3 with heathen women. I never read that. The
Are
women,
women Israelites?
women are automatically coming with us. That's with us. That's enduring to the end with us. Hold on, real quick. So, because I think you misunderstood me, and let's just straighten this up before we get into a conversation of stupid shit. All right, listen.
Do women make up
Are,
the body? Do women
are
make
the
up the
women
church of
of
God?
the 144,000?
Huh?
Is what I want to know. Are the women of the 144,000?
No, but women make up the
And we
church of God. Women make up the church of God. No.
okay, cool. Women make up the people of the Most High. I'm not against that. I'm not against that.
So
When
is
I said
is
when I said are the women of the elect, I'm talking about the 144,000.
okay.
That's what I'm talking about. I'm not
Show
talking about.
me show me a because you are showing an insertion. Show me where it says the 144,000 are the elect. I'll wait.
Now you're playing a sick game.
No,
You're
no,
playing a sick
no, no.
game.
Listen.
You're playing a sick game.
I'm
If
trying to.
I if hold on. That'd be you saying that women are part of the 140. Well, now we're going to a whole total different conversation, and I'm
I
not trying to deal with you.
we're
We
not
can pick
going
another
no.
time.
Look, we're
We can
not
pick
going on a
another
different
time.
topic.
We are on a different topic.
Is it
We are on
that
a different topic.
okay?
You're being
Revelation
deceptive
chapter
right
7 says that 12,000 was sealed. 12,000 was sealed. In this chapter, it says nothing with the word elect. Show me it. You're inserting that.
now. That's
Show
the
me.
elect.
Show me the word elect in Revelation chapter 7. I'll cash
So
up
now
you $50.
word that's
Okay, check this out.
I'll cash up you $50 right now
Hold on,
if you show me the word elect in Revelation chapter 7.
Yeah, you gotta stop getting so emotional real quick. Do you agree this is a different topic?
Huh?
Do you agree this is a different topic?
Yeah, but I'm showing you that you need
Hold on,
I love
hold on real
I love
quick.
you,
I
King,
just,
but
I
you
just
gotta
wanted a yes or no. I just wanted a yes or no. Do you agree that this is a different topic? Now, let's just finish this off. I gotta head to work. I don't like being late.
all right,
We on a
kind King.
we're on a total different topic. I'm not
Hey,
trying to go. I like to stay on topic.
okay, kind King. But look
So,
though,
so hold on real quick. The next topic will be this: prove that the 144,000 are of men, right or wrong.
I agree that the 144,000 are men. What I'm saying is show me where it says elect in chapter 7.
Now you see how he's being deceptive, bro?
No,
Bro,
no.
come on, man. You can't do that, bro.
I'm trying to get you to I'm trying to get you to see I'm trying to get to see the point. All of Israel is the elect. That's what the Bible says. For Jacob my servant and Israel mine elect. Okay? But you have a but you have a hierarchy in the kingdom of heaven, which Christ was talking about, the least and the greatest. The 144,000 are gonna be the, you know what I'm saying, a higher rank. Man, let's stop playing games here, bro. And I take that challenge, bro, because you can't show me where specifically in a verse it says the 144,000 are the exclusive elect. You can't show me that, even though the 144,000 are all men. And I'll take that challenge on easily with anybody. Straight up.
Okay, cool. So we got proof of men are going to be the 104,000, which are the elect, and to prove the women are not going to be doing the judging. You got to remember that, right?
Okay.
You said women are going to be doing judging, right? So we can get this at a later date, later time. So when I prove those, you're going to have to prove that they are.
I never said women are not going to be doing the judging. What I
yes,
said,
you did. Yes, you did. You gotta go back and listen.
I know my words very.
No, you have not. You have messed up 3 times already, and I can run that back to you.
Listen.
You can admit if you're wrong or not, bro. I'm just saying. You did me, bro. This is very messy. I like to stay on topic, and I don't want to get off topic. But let's see what our next debate gonna be.
All right, bro. But I want to get my statement on. You know what I'm saying? Should I say what? You know what I'm saying? The women, right, are going to be doing the same thing, right, to the heathen that we're going to kingdom of heaven, because it says what? The curses shall fall upon the heathen. So look, I'm ready. I'm ready.
So the 144,000 is the men of the elect, right? That women are going to judge. That women are going to be doing judging.
We both agree that the 144,000 are all men.
But you didn't say that, bro. You was being deceptive. I'm trying to tell you. Go back and watch this video.
This is crazy right now. The Bible says Israel is mine elect.
Okay.
Are women Israelites?
So okay.
This is crazy, bro.
Okay. Bro, I don't want to. Check this out. I get with you. I'm finna get ready to go to work. I gotta get on the road.
Kind King.
All right.
Man, look,
so,
man.
We already got an understanding from the beginning. We got understanding from the beginning of the video. That's a cool understanding. I told you where I stand off with it. You told me where you stand off with it. And I agree with what you said about everything. I totally agree. I'm not against it. I'm not against it. I can't agree.
Because everything you said has been a total opposite.
So from the cup to the fight, my thing was on the fight and her being, you know what I'm saying, out of order. She should have handled it a different way, understanding what's going on. She should have handled it a different way. That's wrong. Because you kind of agreed when you say, you know what, that sounds good and everything else, it sounds good, but it's just that, bro, we not in that time.
All she did was open her mouth and said like 4 words.
She didn't open her mouth and do that. She opened her mouth. She was doing this with her phone and she was going towards him. Now, would you want to knock a motherfucker out doing that to you? Anybody, man or woman? I
hold count. Okay? You know how many heathens do that shit to me every day?
But they not us and we not them.
You see that? Man, look, Kay, we gonna hold this conversation, you know what I'm saying, later time, man. You being choosy. You being choosy, King. You being choosy.
I don't even know what you mean by that. What you mean by choosy?
Come on, man.
What you mean by choosy?
Huh?
I don't know what you mean by that.
You being choosy, King.
What do you mean by that? I don't get it.
Huh?
I mean, I can think about what you mean, but I want to be sure.
Like, you taking that same scenario, but it's only good for certain situations. But shit, a sister that was defending her kids, right, can't say a cuss word to a heathen, and she's out of order for that.
Nah, man. I don't think you get me now.
Bro. Come on, man.
I don't think you get me. I don't think you get me. But all women are different, man. I know women that ain't gonna put themselves in that situation. The women that I mess with, just real classy. They don't do that. So I would say I would say there's a
It's nothing
majority.
about being classy when you're defending your
I would
church.
say there's a majority that do that, and I would say there's a minority that won't do it. And I'm not going to sit here and put the minority over the majority. I would say there's a minority of women that just wouldn't act like that and do that, and they will handle it a certain way.
Okay.
Then you got some Eves that they will handle that a certain way. I'm not going to take the minority and put it over the majority, though, but I got to put a light on the majority.
So
And say
Esther
that
was classy. Esther was classy when she killed the heathen. Freaking Deborah was
she
classy,
went in
right?
there smooth. She went in there smooth. You can't say she didn't go in there smooth. Esther went in
Man,
there
you
smooth.
being choosy, King.
Bro, I
If
gotta
Esther
choose
was
that
out of
because that's
order,
the right
she
way.
was. If
That's the
Esther
right
was out,
way.
no. If she was
That's the
out of
right
order,
way.
Esther was, bro. You being
No, no,
choosy.
no, no, no,
She
no, no,
killed
no.
the heathen. All she did was cuss him out. She killed the heathen. She cursed them out. She out of order. Freaking. She killed the. She killed
So,
the heathen, and she
hey,
not.
we
Come
gonna get back
on,
to it.
bro.
Though. We're gonna get back
Man,
to it, King. We're gonna
God,
get back to it. All right.
God, man.
Hey, Shalom, Mr. Rock. Yeah, how about
Like,
Shino
God,
Shabrakatah?
shoot, man. Y'all about Shem Shah Rock and Talking.
All
Shalom.
right, man. Shalom. Uh, we'll get back on this, man. Yeah, that brother right there is very, very, very colorful. All right, Shalom. Let's get up out. Let's get up out.